How are you feeling right now?
Feeling very good. Every day is a blessing.
Talking a little bit about your performance at the group stage and now looking onto the main stage. Congratulations, of course.
Thank you.
You're going to be playing against Team Liquid. Is there any sort of concerns or worries that you have playing against Team Liquid? They are the favorites for this tournament.
I wouldn't say concerns. I'm more excited to play a good team. Liquid's one of the best teams, if not the best, that has been. They're, still looking very strong ever since TI, and yeah, this should be a very good match.
Speaking a little bit about playing a little bit of everything, you guys use techies in the group stages. He has just recently come out in the patch 7.114. What was sort of the decision making behind techies? Was it just something you wanted to try out? Were you feeling confident about it, or?
I mean, it's definitely something different when you play a hero for the first time in an official game. But I think now there's 3 heroes recently added, with the Pangolier, Willow, and techies, and all these heroes are yet to be really fully explored. I think techies is a very strong hero right now. He's very unique, obviously, but at the same time, I also believe that every hero in Dota can be played, so it's nothing like, I don't think cheesy picks really exist anymore. You just have to be ready for all the heroes they can do.
Recently, your success at this tournament in comparison to your previous tournaments has been a complete 180 turnaround, meaning what was sort of a lackluster results in the past, now you guys are looking very promising. What sort of caused this massive turnaround?
Dota always changes. I don't think this excuse of one patch favoring one team is solid enough to say that you're going to be the best into being the worst. Right now, I do think that we've worked on a couple of issues. We've tackled them that we had in the past, and now we're focusing a lot on the game and finally getting to show a bit more of what we're capable of. It does feel that we've hit a bit of a groove.
Speaking of the patches, just a little bit of a turnaround there. Talking about this patch, it came right before the tournament, a little bit of an uneasiness for a lot of teams. How have you guys sort of approached this patch? What is some of the things that you found interesting about this patch?
Overall, I do think that this patch coming right before a tournament is still too much for this very competitive game. I don't think it's fair to the players, but also it's not going to showcase the best when it comes to what the patch has to offer.
A little too much influence on tournaments, you feel?
Definitely, it has a huge influence on the games that are going to be played, like at what level, like people are going to be experimenting. There's too much to explore, so somebody might falter to something that is new, which is fine, but it's just it happens so frequently, and it is not what we enjoy dealing with. Like we do enjoy like having this time to look, scrim, play the patch some more.
Right. Yeah. We spoke a little bit, when I say we, Cybersport.com spoke with Fly at Katowice, and one of his large complaints about previous patches was that certain supports were very strong, for example, Witch Doctor, and now he's saying that he would have liked that some other support heroes have been buffed. Do you feel these recent patches have paid attention to this concern, or do you feel there could be still more to do?
I think there's a couple of good steps that have been taken. The ward scaling, for example. I still need to look a bit at the numbers, but I do think that supports are going to be looking at other ways to get golden XP so that their heroes can get to where they need to be.
They can scale appropriately.
Yeah, and they just have the resources on the map now, or they have ways to get the resources. Bounty runes not giving experience, for example, was a huge hit to a lot of supports.
Yeah.
And the pull camps, they never, really started giving XP. They always give less and less XP. So how supports can get into the game is still a bit limited, I think. I do think that there might be more ways to have this position 5 pool extended through this, but I think a couple of steps are being taken, which is very nice. I do think that there's still a bit of work for position 5 supports.
Great. Well, I thank you very much for the insightful interview. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot for the interview. This has been Michael Cohen. Keep watching the EPICENTER broadcast for future interviews and matches.